Hey Gemini, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read's a general read for the collective of Gemini, and it is spirit-led with no intentions placed upon the cards. This is a message for Spirit to bring forward anything that they feel is most important to share with you guys today. So, with no holds bar, this message, of course, is for anybody that has Gemini anywhere in their chart. Now, to give you a heads up, since it's spirit-led, it can be regarding the past that Spirit wishes for you to look at, learn from, and not repeat. Something currently happening to give you a heads up about, or something to come to give you forewarning. So like current situation, they want to give you a heads up, some guidance, but anything to come, they want to give you a forewarning, forbearing. To be forewarned is forearmed kind of situation. That way you can kind of do, if any of you have ever had deja vu, it would be similar to that. Oh, this is what that's in reference to kind of situation. If it's in regards to an individual that you're interacting with, then the message may be directed to the other person regarding you. And it can also be a message directed to you in regards to them. So it's up to you to use your discernment and be able to decipher whom it is referring to. Now, if you don't feel comfortable with this message, you don't feel like it's your message, you don't relate to it, and the best way to recognize that is to treat it like it's a book, to read it from the front to the back. We're doing a full Celtic today, because Spirit requested a full-blown Celtic instead of my short Celtic. So reading it from the very front to the very back and getting to the challenges and obstacles so you can find out what's to come out of that. Once you get to that point, when you read from the recent past, current situation, what's coming, the future, which is yesterday, today, and tomorrow kind of situation. If all of this is in regards to something that you're currently going through, most definitely you can recognize whether or not it is or is not your situation. However, for the rest of you, your intuition should ring a ding to you. It should tell you, maybe we need to step out on this, or we need to pay attention to this. So listen to that inner voice that you have. But if you don't feel comfortable with it, please feel free to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. Most definitely, and allow your intuition to guide you. That's the most thing I ask of anybody is please, first of all, do not try to make any of this message fit your situation. And also to allow your intuition to guide you in all things. Your intuition never fails you, but we as people fail our intuition by not listening to it. So with all that being said, I'm really not able to think of anything else other than, like I said, we're doing a full-blown Celtic, and I will be doing a quick review of the cards as they fall, and then we'll do some clarification of what needs to be clarified, and then we'll head towards that message or guidance that Spirit has for you to, kind of let you know their thoughts in regards to the situation as well. So, as you can see, I'm still working on our setup here. I'm still trying to find the best view for you guys so you can have a look and be able to watch and observe. I do understand that you are within these boundaries, so I'm going to do my best to maintain the cards within, but please keep in mind with a full-blown Celtic, it's quite the mat hog with a full-blown, so please keep all that in mind as well. All right, so before we begin, I would like very much to ask Spirit to come forward and assist you, Gemini, in opening your eyes to see, ears to hear, heart to feel, and intuition to discern the message that you are about to receive. Okay. So here we go, and I did pre-shuffle, and I did cleanse the cards, so they are completely fresh and clean for you. There we go, and yeah, my OCD is going to kick in because it can't be centered since I am doing the Celtic, so please bear with me. So we have the Ace of Pentacles at the 9 o'clock position. We're working on giving up or losing out on an opportunity of stability. building something stable. What is that? There is a card. There it is. Trying to allow your intuition to guide you. The High Priestess. Okay, there we have. In the recent past, a decision was made. What's on your mind and thoughts is not giving up, you know, continuing to pursue even though things become pretty challenging. Your support, your foundation is the Seven of Wands. Most definitely, again, not giving up, standing your ground, being very confident in your decisions. And then the possible outcome, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we have the Emperor, where we're in the makes. It's a 3 o'clock position, so we're in the makes of taking control of the situation, but it's not quite there yet. So here we come with how you are affecting this situation. And I do want to remind you that with any and all messages from Spirit, it's always and forever up to you to take in this message or disregard it, okay? So here we have, this is how you affect the situation. And you are heading towards gaining all the information, being logistic about your decisions. It's not off the cuff, it's not emotional, but you're still in the works of gathering information so you can decide what needs to be severed and what doesn't. And the external forces, whether it be the universe or an individual, how they are affecting you in this is basically that they've come to a halt. They've made a decision, and they're kind of at a halt right now. With the Two of Wands in reverse, they've come to a screeching halt and are kind of like working on going backwards, you know, reverse, reverse. That decision I made isn't so good. Let's back it up. Okay, well, I thought that one was going to pop out, but it decided not to. So now we are heading towards your challenges and obstacles, and those are too many cards. I'm sorry, I've got to shuffle that back in. Please break it down to 1 for me, please. Break that message down to 1. Challenges and obstacles for Gemini, please. Thank you. Okay, so what we have here is doing what's right, doing what's just, and the possible outcome is possible communication coming in swiftly or moving swiftly on. There's a Tower, sudden realization that something needs to come to a complete end because it's pretty overwhelming in regards to a commitment. And so you need to leave, moving, you're possibly making the decision to move on and leave the garbage behind so that you can attain a wish. Having disregarded an offer that came at you, you took a chance to fill your own cup up, make yourself happy, even though you don't know which direction to go. That's the bottom of the deck there, okay? That was a pretty quick and harsh read right there for the bottom of the deck, but it was pretty clear. So again, reviewing really quick with the Celtic here, we have down is, it kind of actually, honestly, it looks like you are personally giving up on this foundation being built, and allowing your intuition to guide you in a direction you need to go because you've made a decision in the past, and it was a pretty solid decision. There's no altering from that one, right? Sometimes we get a second chance or another opportunity, but the decision in the past has been made. And so we're very determined to keep pushing forward, and we're not going to back down in regards to this decision. what I'm hearing is another opportunity, giving you another chance, giving another opportunity. And so what we have here as far as the Emperor goes is the Emperor doesn't really have their solid backbone in place yet. They don't have a steel spine. They still have kind of a wooden spine. And when the Emperor is in the full upright, he has a steel spine and there is no bending at all. But in this, we are heading towards being that strong. So right now, we're kind of like, yeah, I've made a decision. If you poke at me, I might kind of bend backwards. That's where we're sitting right now. And again, how you affect this is, there's a wavering and an indecision that's kind of occurring in regards to whether or not we're cutting this back, and how the external forces are affecting it is the Two of Wands in reverse, which is things have came to a halt. There's some indecision occurring. Maybe a little bit of confusion is what I just heard, causing a little bit of confusion, because normally when the Two of Wands is upright, you know exactly what you're wanting to do and you go after it, and that's it. You go down that path, you have one or two paths, and you make that solid decision, there's no wavering, and you go towards it, right? But this one, we're kind of wavering in which direction to go, and in a halt, and that's how the external forces are affecting you. Maybe somebody's probing and poking at you and causing some confusion. So the challenges and obstacles is it could very well be in reference to a legal matter, marriage, divorce, separation, some kind of legality. Can be a contractual situation, business. Apply it where it's appropriate as far as this read is coming out. But we want to do everything that's right, but the challenge and obstacle is doing that. That is the challenge, is what do I do that's right? I need to get all the information, and I'm wavering. I need to be strong. I need to stand strong, but, I don't know which path to take. And so you're trying to do what's right, but communication will come in, and it's going to come in pretty swiftly, and then you can then move forward from there. So let's get some clarification here. Kind of curious, more so about the Eight of Wands than I am anything, because everything else is maybe the Two of Wands too. So let's do a clarification on the Two of Wands in the reverse, please. Clarification on the Two of Wands in reverse, please. Yes, I'm hearing you. Okay, we'll do Judgment as well. So I will back up after the Two of Wands and go to Judgment to find out what this decision is, or was in the recent past. There we go. So the Two of Wands, again, trying to allow our intuition to go, because inside we know, internally we know which direction to go, and external forces are affecting you and trying to confuse you. Okay, so please clarify Judgment in the recent past. Please clarify Judgment in the recent past. Well, your stability. I'm hearing things are being shook up. And again, it can be in regards to a marriage, family, but it's your support system. Whether it be your home. And I don't see the Knight of Wands in here, so I don't actually see movement. I don't see you moving away. I see things just kind of being shook up, and we're trying to make a decision in regards to that. Want to be self-sufficient and confident in regards to this individual. Yeah. A true, strong partner. Wow, Two of Cups there. But they're holding back, or there's something is being held back, or maybe we're trying to strengthen our finances, but we're dabbling in sharing our emotions. So please clarify the Eight of Wands. Whoa. That is a lot, but okay. Here we go. With the Eight of Wands, we have the Hangman. We took some time out to look at the whole picture, and when we made a decision of which path to go in regards to our happiness, we had to find some balance to, do our best to try to make one or the other not feel neglected. And so trying to be, pretty confident and independent in what we do, again, there's that confusion. There's that we're not able to see which path to go down. So something in here caused you to kind of get lost in your path. And it looks like here when you were trying to find balance is when you lost what direction to go. And so you're trying to be really careful and work, put forth the effort as you move forward. Wow. So the devil and star on the bottom of the deck. So this is, it's kind of, it goes too deep, honestly. It's almost like an obsession for you of wanting to attain this and to be successful. So instead of leaping in there, you're going to watch everything and get some information first and focus on focus on making yourself happy in some kind of new exciting path that you've been waiting on, and then taking control of this tower, because you've made a decision in regards to this King of Pentacles. That's your partner. Okay, so down the road, you will have made a decision because you'll receive information in regards to that, and it'll help you be able to find that balance. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot right there. I'm just going to kind of set that out of the way there. So in order to kind of help you get there, let's see what kind of guidance or messages Spirit may have for you, okay? Nice messages. Oh, there we go. Came right out there. All right, so we have Nine of Cups with the Three of Cups. So there is a wish fulfillment within, there's an individual, could be this Six of Cups, King of Pentacles, that's in your community, that's within your reach. And I'm being told that they may very well be self-indulgent in themselves, but in the long run, they can very well be your wish fulfillment. Be very confident once you go within yourself to find your answers and look at all the different options that are presented. And, kind of be careful. Don't put yourself out there all the way. But make sure that you are making yourself happy before you try to make anybody else happy. Be very careful. Take control of your life in regards to this commitment. So stay strong with yourself is what this is saying. Make sure that everything that you do is what is best for you. Don't allow the confusion to distract you from what you know you need to do. That inner knowing. We've got the High Priestess that's shown twice here. So you know truly deep down what you need to do in order to do it right, and that is the challenge. And if you can overcome this challenge and obstacle and reason out what is the best path for yourself, then you'll be able to speed right towards that and clear it all up, because it sounds like your foundation is being shook up. All right, so let's have a look and see about the major arcanas that we have that have made an appearance in here. We do have Pisces that's made an appearance, Libra, Scorpio, and then yeah, we got Pisces. So with all that being said, I look forward to next read, and until then, may all your choices and decisions be very, very blessed.